They might have to put a viewer discretion is advised on the screen before this game starts. They might have to put a viewer discretion is advised, not suitable for children. And Seahawks fans, before you come after me, I picked y'all as my sleeper team in the NFL before the season even started. I said I thought y'all were going to be good. Y'all been good. And now you're coming off of a loss against the Titans, who are limping into this game at 1-9. I mean, folks, I'm hoping the Titans can find a win somewhere just to experience a win over the last little bit of this season, but I don't think it's going to be Sunday. This is the NFL Game Preview.
Tennessee Titans at home this week on a 5-game losing streak that at least has preserved their spot atop the 2026 draft. Got that going for them at least. In turn, they look like a Shaq free throw to Seattle. Hawks in need of an easy rebound after coming up short in their heavyweight bout versus the Rams.
Darnold in trouble.
Darnold struggled in this game.
For the 4th time.
Sam Darnold really needing a pick-me-up game. Threw for plenty
Well,
of yards
good
versus
for
Atlanta,
him.
but no touchdowns against 4 interceptions for a 45 rating.
I'll say this, though. The Titans' defense fights. The Titans' defense at least fights and competes and tries. But on a day like this Sunday where the offense, I think, is going to be struggling big time, I just don't know if the defense can hold up.
Worst day on the job as a Seahawk. Seattle's offense only 19 points after being good for 27 plus 3 in a row prior to last week.
Zips one and it's his 3rd interception. Kitchens with his 2nd of the day.
Titans defenders would seem like good rebound types. Only a few teams are giving up more points per game. Their secondary, a member of the 100 rate allowed club, but there is a for what it's worth
good play by
dimension.
Marcus Harris
They
right
do
there.
have it in them to make it tough on an offense. They held Houston to 16 last week, and while the Texans offense isn't explosive, it's the 4th time they've held a team to 21 or fewer points this year.
Top of your screen, he goes the other
Like I said, the
way.
defense hangs in there. The defense at least hangs in, you know?
And it's 4th down.
Held the Texans to 4 for 13 on 3rd down, 1 for 3 in the red zone, held them to 75 rush yards on just 3.6 a run, held Davis Mills to less than 7 yards per attempt, a 90 rate, and sacked him 4 times.
Mills is going to be sacked. Back at the 40 at Arden Key. Closed on.
Like I said, I give a lot of respect to the defense because they keep showing up every week and fighting. It ain't always pretty. I mean, obviously the 3 starting corners they had at the beginning of the year are either traded or on IR. I mean, they traded one of their best edge rushers. I mean, they're down a lot of guys, but they're still out there giving it all they got, you know, and I'll give them that. Hello? Hello?
40 at Arden Key. Closed on him.
So they'd welcome more of the same on that side of the ball in general. Performing on that level versus Seattle's offense will be a challenge. Darnold, 0 sacks versus the Rams, 44 pass attempts too. Only got hit 3 times. Repeating myself, he's taken 3 sacks in a game just once. He's hard to get to. Tennessee's secondary did give up 274 yards to Mills, no picks, 42 yards allowed to Xavier Hutchinson, 51 to Dalton Schultz, 55 to Jaden Higgins, 92 and a TD to Nico Collins, which makes it seem like JSN is lined up for another big game. Forget the 20s and 50s. Jackson has been making it rain C-notes all year. Smith and Jigba with yet another 100-yard game in their loss, 9 catches.
Looking downfield for Smith and Jigba, who put
God.
it with one hand.
That guy's a beast. That guy's a beast.
JSN.
That's 100 plus in 7 of 10 for Smith and Jigba for those counting, with a low of 79. Cooper Kupp just 23 yards.
Oh, I forgot they had Cooper Kupp.
27. A.J. Barner, 10 catches, 70 yards.
Darnold keeps it alive and finds A.J. Barner. Barner with a 1st down as he gets 13. Barner, who's been his favorite target today.
And Kenneth Walker with 44 receiving yards to go along with 67 rush yards and a ground TD, respectable 4.2 a carry.
Walker looking for
Just wait till they get into the numbers for the Titans
Walker
offense.
into the secondary, 26 yards for Walker.
Seattle's offense struggled versus a top-shelf Rams defense. They typically have an easier time finding the paint. Their defense does not come in rattled, though. held an upper-tier Rams offense to 21 points, 2 for 11 on third down.
Hand it off to Williams, and Williams is stopped by Nwosu. Seattle's defense once again. They force the punt.
So only the Bucs have put up more than 23 points against them all year. Matthew Stafford.
Oh, what could possibly go wrong?
And then they hold him to 130 yards, a measly 4.6 per attempt. Held Devontae
Worried
Adams
for
to
Cam
1
this week,
yard,
man.
1
Worried for Cam. I mean, Stafford's playing as good as anybody, and he can't get anything going against these guys. I've been telling y'all for weeks, this Seahawks defense is nasty. Nasty. I worry for Cam, especially with, like, at least maybe the top 2 receivers out.
Still, if they can hold one of the league's elite quarterbacks to those kind of digits, how much trouble will they have with Cam Ward? Under 200 yards passing, just 5.2 an attempt last week. He did avoid throwing a pick, 1 touchdown, and 87 rating.
Pollard the back. 2nd and goal. Ward rolling, throwing, catch. Out of the end zone. Van Jefferson and a Titans touchdown.
Ward took 3 sacks versus Houston, which was a good day for him, but that's still 5 straight games with 3+ sacks taken for the most sacked quarterback in the league.
He's got to get rid of it. He is sacked. The ball is out.
Seattle has an elite pass rush group, but they did not get to Stafford once and only hit him 3 times, so that band of brothers is expecting to leave a bigger dent in this one. The only Rams pass catcher their DBs had any issues with, Puka Nacua, gave up 75 yards to him. Tight end Chig Okonkwo, the only Titan to grab 32+ yards. He ended his day with 56.
Ward throws deep, and it's caught inside the 10. Okonkwo, the tight end.
On the
Great
ground, Ward led them with 30 rush yards, 3 attempts. Tony Pollard.
And that's unacceptable for the Titans run game. Like, you kidding me? Pollard and Spears combined, I'm sure he's about to say this, Pollard and Spears combined for 25 yards rushing against Houston. Like, that's just unacceptable. You help your quarterback a little bit.
Held to 22 yards on his 10 tries. Seattle's front not only left Hollywood sackless, they also gave up to Kyron Williams over 7 yards per carry, 91 yards.
They run it with Williams, and he's got a touchdown.
Seahawks up 11-8 overall versus the Titans. They have one playoff meeting, too, when Seattle was in the AFC and the Titans were in Houston playing as the Oilers. 1987 season OT thriller.
In overtime, Mike Rozier.
Warren Moon. Okay, so it's not a matter of if anybody's going to pick the Titans, because they're not. They're all going to pick the Seahawks. How lopsided do you think the scores are going to be? I'm going to say there's somebody that has the Seahawks winning 40-13. Maybe not 40. 35-13. Here we go. Wow. Well, I was so close. 31-20, 29-12, 31-14. 27-13, 28-13, 33-17, 31-9, 33-13. I said 35-13, 26-13, 24-10. I mean, those are about the scores I would predict too. Like, you've got one of the best teams in the NFL against one of the worst. And I think it's worth noting the Titans are bad, and we know they're bad, but like, they had the worst luck ever with this schedule. Knowing how bad they are, bro. Seahawks, Colts twice, Broncos, Patriots, Chargers, Texans twice. Texans aren't as good as those other teams, but they're still pretty good. They still got to play the 49ers. They still got to play the Chiefs. Jags twice, and they're not bad either. Like, dang. Tough sledding for the Tennessee Titans. Might get bad Sunday. Tighten up.